In the last video, we added a bidder to this mechanical matrix and adjusted a bidder in an endgame scenario to come to the solution for the matrix that was the best solution available. There are other methods to analyze the bids or to condition the bids that are in a matrix so you get a different result than just the absolute low number. This matrix is very straightforward in that there are bidders who bid just the sprinklers and bidders that bid the mechanical work with only some scope adjustments to them on the majority of the sections or the major sections for the mechanical work. Other matrices are more complicated. Looking at the drywall matrix for this bid, I'll see sections of work for drywall, fireproofing, acoustical ceilings, acoustical wall panels, spray-on acoustical, and insulation. I also see lump sum bids that cross different sections of work and individual section breakout bids that show that a subcontractor will do each of those sections by themselves for a certain amount of money. As you can see, there's a solution in this matrix that's using 4 different subs to come to the solution: PCS, Northwest Trades, ProTech, and Audio. These 4 come to the solution for the matrix. If I look at the bottom of the screen in the matrix, I'll see the best solution for the matrix is $496,570. It is also currently the accepted solution. It is solution number 1 of 278 possible combinations of bids to come to a solution, and it exceeds the best solution by 0 because it is the lowest possible bid. I see the winning bidders colorized in a green or yellow condition, in which case I can see by outline who the winning bidders are, and their names are also colorized. You'll notice at the very bottom left-hand corner of the screen there's a cautionary percentage for this matrix set at 20%. This means that a bid that is low, like PCS's bid, that is 20% or more lower than the next comparable bid as a solution, that is 20% lower, as I said, it will then turn yellow as a cautionary warning to the operator of the matrix that they have a very low bid according to the cautionary percentage. In this matrix, you can see that PCS's bid has the cautionary flag in it, and ProTech's bid has the cautionary flag in it as well. You'll also see that colors for a bidder will follow that bidder from the matrix view into the section spreadsheet view to give you an indication of how they stacked up in the matrix. And we'll see how the conditioning of the bids will change the bidder's color in the matrix. In this case, we're using 4 different subcontractors to come to a solution, and we've got the lowest possible solution that includes bids for every section that is in the matrix. I can then adjust the solution or override the solution that is presented to me by the software by making decisions as to who I want to require or exclude from the solution in the system. Of course, this will have an impact on the costs generated by the matrix. Looking at this matrix, I see that there is one bidder, the bottom bidder, Acoustic Northwest, that has the 4 sections for ceilings, wall panels, spray-on, and insulation included as a lump sum bid, and they're the only one that has that lump sum bid. So if I click on their total bid amount, if I go up to the toolbar and click on the Require Bid button, that will require Acoustic Northwest's bid to be used into the solution of the matrix, altering the outcome of the matrix. Again, I see at the bottom middle that the best solution is $496,570, but the currently accepted solution based on that requirement is $520,300. It's the 40th solution out of all the available solutions in the matrix. It exceeds the best solution by $23,730, or just under 5%. Making this decision will raise the bid amount by $23,730 plus the appropriate add-ons that are on the summary view. And in this case, that's about 1/3 of 1% for this bid. And by doing a less analyzed set of bids, one that's easy to come to, the conclusion that's easy to come to, I'm going to end up without the tightest bid that is possibly available, and that might cost me this job. I can undo the condition that I made by clicking on the lump sum bid amount, going to the toolbar, and clicking on the Undo Condition button. The matrix will automatically resolve, have the original accepted solution, and the total bid amount will be dynamically changed by that changing of the condition. Now, like requiring bids, I can also go in and exclude a bid. If ProTech was not a subcontractor's number that I wanted to use to solve for this matrix, I could highlight their bid, go up to the toolbar, press the red stop sign, and exclude their bid, and the matrix will generate the lowest available bid to complete the matrix. The lowest possible bid will display with the light green color. The lowest available number will display with a dark green color. Exclusions are red, as you saw. Requirements are blue. And yellow is the color that is displayed when the cautionary percentage is triggered. Doing this analysis on the matrix lets me make the judgment calls based on information that I know about the subs. In this case, I know that Pacific Construction Systems is a very reliable and trustworthy subcontractor. I've decided I would bid this job, shut my eyes, and go with their number, knowing that if I were to switch to Miller, I would probably not be able to get this job. However, I could also insert my own bid, split the difference, or change the numbers to fit how I would like to see the job bid. It's just not exactly how the subcontractors presented their bid in their facts. The analysis of the matrix is a very powerful tool. There are a lot of solutions for every matrix. Sometimes there's 10,000, 40,000, 80,000 possible combinations of bids to come to a solution for a matrix, and we can analyze those bids by requiring bids, excluding bids, and adjusting bids as necessary to make them comparably correct so that I can make the best judgment calls on bid day. In the next video, we're going to look at reviewing the bid results in the filters when information from the matrix is transferred, the vendor information and their cost by cost category, over to the sections spreadsheet. That's a process that a bid team will be going through all day on bid day.